Welcome to outer space. Now you see, space, it is vast, it is full of the unknown, but it's also full of endless possibilities, much like a G-Zone. Now the G-Zone, it is an incredible part of the Cardfight Vanguard experience. It allows us to access all kinds of other futures, other possibilities, as vast as the universe for our trading card game needs. Possibilities that our decks maybe never knew of. Possibilities that may not even exist yet at this very moment. Possibilities that may be born in this very video. Now you see, there have been many possibilities, many endless, countless, various possibilities, as vast as the universe around us here, that I've wished for throughout my years of playing this wonderful card game. One such desire was to have my buddy back, my good old Daikaiser back in the V series, and although it took many years to wait for my friend to come back, he finally did, just like that. Just another possibility in the endless universe that managed to spawn in my very own hands. Now you see, Daikaiser, he already has his own future form available in the G-Zone, so that is, he's already explored his possibilities, so unfortunately we're gonna have to put him back here into the endless void of the universe. But now you see, as we are talking about Daikaiser, I have to talk about, the guardians of this universe, this vast array of the galaxy. When it comes to those that protect it in the Cardfight Vanguard universe, you really do have to think about Dimension Police, don't you? Now, in the premium format, for a lot of us Dimension Police mains, I'm sure we become very attached with our good friend Dieliner. You see, Dieliner, he's an excellent robot. He gives you pressure if you ride up to him first, and of course the extra shield to all of your grade 3s, which works really well with our previous card from the last premium collection, which was Geomaglass. Now you see, that was a possibility. That was one of the infinite possibilities for this deck. The plus 10k shield was already nice, but Geomaglass unlocked a new future, a new possibility for Dimension Police players to play a truly tanky Dimension Police deck. Now you see, with Dieliner, let's put him back here into the universe, we were thinking, it's a great card, but it really sucks to guard with my grade 3s that I don't want to be using, whether for their effects or whether to ride them or use them as a stride fodder. Well, how about we try birthing one of those wonderful new possibilities for Dimension Police right here, right now. Now, if I just try to really concentrate, we all concentrate our power together, we might be able to pull out a new possibility here. Let's just kind of tug onto the universe a little bit. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Giant Armored Beast Giragamelgos. Now, we already do have various G-Guards that give us defensive power for sure, but Giragamelgos comes into play and says, hey, you can Soul Blast one, that Diarm, that Dizoris, that Dieliner that you just guarded with, we can get them back. Oh, did you just call 2 grade 3s off of your Geomaglass and now you want to intercept them away? Feel free to do so, because Giragamelgos will bring them right back to your hand for use next turn and to shield with next turn again. Just keep in mind that he can only pick up grade 3 normal units from your drop zone, so unfortunately our great friends, the new Heal Guardians, although they are grade 3s with shield, these are not applicable targets to be brought back. Alright, let's push him back in there, let's just get him out of the way here, and just like that, we've birthed another new possibility for premium Dimension Police. But I think we have more potential. As Dimension Police fans, we are all about infinite potential, never giving up, always believing in ourselves. Even when things look dire, even when we don't feel truly competitive, there's always that voice inside telling us that it's too early to give up. We have to keep fighting and keep dreaming of new possibilities and new chances to seize victory. And speaking of chances and opportunities, last year's Revival Collection definitely gave a lot of players a chance to try their hands at the premium format. And they definitely gave us some really good reprints, especially for Dimension Police, having access to these two cards again, X-Gallop together with Linka, such a powerful combo. Being able to just have so much power and pressure with the restand and the extra drive checks and the extra critical you have from the Force 2 or Commander Laurel, that's already amazing enough, but of course Linka gave us an even bigger potential in allowing us to pressure our opponent to actually lose their perfect guards if we check a grade 3 in one of those many checks with X-Gallop. But of course, Linka, she's an incredible card. She's really, truly an amazing card, being able to gift that ability to X-Gallop, but she's restricted in only doing that to Vanguards with a burst ability. And now, unfortunately, for quite a few years now, we haven't really had the best targets for strides with the burst ability for Linka to lend her power to. That is until today. Allow me to introduce to you the brand new possibility, the brand new future for Dimension Police in Premium, Cosmo Winger Unibird Galaxy. Now I'm sure you're awestruck by this wonderful illustration, by this incredible art, but we do have to take a look at the effects here. A continuous Vanguard circle ability that says this unit gains plus 10,000 power for each card in total among your damage and rear guards. This means that even if you stride him as your first stride with 0 damage, you can actually commit a few rear guards to make this a very threatening attack. Now why would you do that? Well, of course it's for the second effect, right? Burst on Vanguard Circle once per turn. When this unit attacks, you can flip any card in your G-zone. And then if this unit's power is 50,000 or greater, he will gain an extra critical, and if his power surpasses 100,000 power or more, he gains plus 2 drives. Just look at this guy. Just look at this guy. A round of applause, everyone. I cannot believe that we were able to birth this new opportunity, this new future for Dimension Police here and now. There are just so many incredible things about this stride that adds so much to the versatility of Dimension Police. As someone that's been playtesting it for Springfest right now myself, this honestly feels like I just wish I could have it already as such a nice tool for the G-Zone. It gives you a 0 damage play for when you really don't draw into your heal guards to give yourself that first damage. You don't really want to commit for the Dimax DX, you can't Geomaglas, you can't X Gallop, so you go into this guy, commit a couple of rears, just 2 rears is enough, as he will become 48 on his own with a boost that's gonna break like 56. In order to have that extra critical so that with a force 2 you're pressuring for 3 damage on hit already. You can also flip up your Geomaglases already so you can have that extra power and extra shield on your grade 3s from first stride no matter what. We already mentioned this, but the burst allowing you to use this with Linka is so great. Just imagine going into this at a higher amount of damage where he's easily breaking through 100k because he gets like plus 40, plus 50, plus a few more 10s from your rear guard. You apply a Linka to it, he's got 5 drives and an extra critical. You could use Dizoris to push it to 7 drives. An attack of over 100,000 with 7 drives that could potentially break a perfect guard is definitely not something to be laughed at. This can also set up your second stride GB3 just as great as Geomaglas or any other stride, even if you don't have any heal guards to go into a G guard with next turn. There are also those times when we don't have enough base of G-Zone for X-Gallop to fully shine, or we don't have Commander Laurel to double the power and the critical to make X-Gallop restand. So there's going to be instances where you just want to go into this in second stride because of all that power. You don't have to commit much in order to give him all that power because you just need your damage and a few rear guards. If you get rushed down by a really aggressive deck, you can just go into this as a comeback stride because then you have higher damage. There's a chance for a theoretical 100k on first stride too. Just keep in mind that you won't have the GB2 because it flips on attack. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. These are the 2 card reveals for my channel for Dimension Police of P-Clan Collection 2022. They're both so amazing, and I was honestly just jumping with joy when I saw these cards because of how much they do for Dimension Police. Whether it's Unibird Galaxy patching up the rough turns of like 0 damage or having a good comeback stride, or Geragamel being able to basically recycle your ultimate stride fodder, scaling up in value as your grade 3 scale up in shield with every Geomaglas flip, Soul Blasting a Dizoris for cost and then getting it right back right after. There are so many great applications to these 2 cards, and I'm very thankful to Bushiroad for allowing me to reveal them today as well. But anyway, I need to get out of space here and get back to playtesting for Bushiroad Springfest because time's ticking in my events in a few days. So anyway, I'll see you guys around.